I'm here with my dad, who's the most wonderful man that I know. He served our country in World War II, and I'm going to interview him and ask him some questions about World War II.
Yeah, well, if I can answer them, I will.
Okay, so do you remember what division you were in?
Yeah, 75th Division,
And what regiment you were in?
89th,
What battalion you were in?
3rd,
What company you were in?
Company C.
And what platoon you were in?
What's what?
Platoon. What platoon?
Platoon. I said dirt platoon.
What platoon?
Date of the engagement?
Yes,
Which engagement?
the one that you won the Bronze Star on.
Oh, that would be December 16th at night,
What year?
1944.
Wow. And where in the Ardennes forest were you?
Yes,
It was in that forest?
yeah.
And what was the tactical situation?
Oh, the tactical situation was this was Hitler's surge of December 16th, 1944. And they were coming in, and I was there with my machine gun and cutting them down as they came in. I was in a foxhole.
How many guys were in the foxhole with you?
Just me alone.
Just you alone?
Yep.
And what kind of machine gun were you shooting? Was it a Browning 30 caliber?
30 caliber, yeah.
Wow, Dad. Do you remember your platoon leader's name?
I can't think of his name right now.
Okay. How about the names of any of your friends?
Oh, let's see, there was a Kaminsky.
Did he survive?
No. No, this was with 2 machine guns. He was shooting and I was shooting, and then one of the surgeons saw him go down. And the staff sergeant, I remember his name now, was Hauptman.
Say that again?
Hauptman.
Hauptman. Okay. And let's see. Can you describe the action?
Oh, yeah, well, the action was, this was, as I said, was what was recorded, was Hitler's surge, and a lot of German soldiers were coming down to attack us, and I kept shooting them down. And the next morning, when we went out to look at them, there were over 200 dead Germans.
Wow. How many of you survived the battle?
Well, I think at the time it was just me and this Sergeant Hauptman.
Wow, Dad. And do you remember who awarded you the Bronze Star?
No, I wasn't wounded. Let us say I was wounded by crawling through barbed wire, but I didn't get a Purple Heart for it. I told them I didn't want it, because in that battle, Kaminsky was killed, and I was still alive.
I see. And who recommended that you were awarded the Bronze Star?
The colonel,
The colonel? What was his name?
I don't recall his name.
Okay. Is there a copy of the citation available?
If it is, I don't know where it is anymore.
Okay. Do you have your DD 214?
What's the DD-14?
DD 214? That's I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Okay. Do you have anything to add about World War II?
No, not that I can recall. And no photographs.
No photographs?
We didn't have any cameras back in those days.
Oh, right, right. I see. So, did World War II cause you to lose your hearing?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else you want to say on this video?
All I can say is, thank God I came out of it alive.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, signing off with my dad.
Okay.
Say bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Did you say 2 types of machine guns?
Yeah, there are 2 types. Initially, I started off with a machine gun on a tripod, and I had an assistant gunner.
Oh,
And then later on, they changed it from a tripod to a bipod.
oh,
So I had a different machine gun.
I see.
And it had a bipod where I folded it down or opened it up and just set it out there and shoot.
And you carried that around with you.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was-
the bipod was part of it.
That was pretty heavy,
It
huh?
folded in and it folded out.
Oh, yeah, I see now what you mean. Were you usually standing or lying down while shooting?
I was lying down. Or in a foxhole.
Okay. And that weapon was a Browning 30 caliber, right?
Right.
Okay, and it was air cooled?
Air cooled.
Air cooled. And what was your first battle, Dad? Was that the Battle of the Bulge?
No, there were others in between first that were in Austria.
Tell me about it.
Rick, I don't know. All I know was I was following when I was the leader, wherever we went.
I see. Okay. Which encounter was the Battle of the Bulge? Was that at the beginning of your service in the military?
Oh, no, that was Battle of the Bulge was when it was almost over.
I see. Okay. The Germans that attacked you in the Battle of the Bulge, were they SS troops?
Were they what?
SS troops?
I have no idea.
Okay. Okay. After the Battle of the Bulge, did you remain with that unit for the rest of the campaign in Europe?
Yeah.
You did? And did you participate in the 75th Division fighting in the Colmar Pocket?
Oh, yes.
Was that in the Hurtgen Forest?
Was that what?
Was that in the Hurtgen Forest?
All I know is it's in the forest. I don't know what it was.
Okay. And how was the weather while you were there in that battle?
Oh, it was clear and cold.
Clear and cold. Okay. And tell me about the Colmar pocket. That was a pretty intense battle, right?
Well, Rick, I can't say yes or no. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
You know, you're mentioning the Colmar pocket. All I know was I was going here and I was going there. Now, where the pockets were or anything, I don't know.
Okay. What else do you remember about it?
Well, the main thing I remember was December 16th, 1944, when this was Hitler's surge, and I was down there with the machine gun cutting them down.
Yes.
And the next day when I counted them, there were over 200 dead Germans.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did you ever have a German enter your foxhole?
No.
Was there any other battle that a German ever came into your foxhole?
No, never had any come in my foxhole.
Okay.
It was either me or the assistant machine gunner.
Okay.
And when I didn't have the assistant machine gunner, it was just me.
I thought that I remembered a time where you had a German jump in a foxhole while you were working on your weapon and you shot him with your sidearm, your 45.
He was dead, and he was against the.
No, that
tree.
was a different situation. That was when I was going out. Hey, 3 Germans lined up in front of me. And I didn't have the machine gun with me at that time. I had thrown it away. And the things I was trying to shoot out, and these 3 Germans got in front of me. And what I did was I kept going side to side to tree to separate them. And when I got them separated, I pulled out my pistol and shot the closest one and then ran like hell. And a guy that I met from my company was Sargent Hauptman. And that was, he asked me, said, "Where's your machine gun?" And I told him I had to throw it away. And he started chewing me out. And I got angry. I picked him up and slammed him down. So that was that. And but in the meantime, the medics were there, and I pointed out to them I had a swollen place in my stomach. So they examined me, and I told them I needed a pain pill, and the doctor told me, "You don't need a pain pill. What you need to do is go to the hospital." And they put me on a boat and went over to England, and that's where they operated on me.
Oh, really?
Yep. Here.
What was the problem there?
Well, the rupture.
Oh, you had a hernia.
Yeah, the stomach was ruptured.
And you threw down your weapon because you were running from them, right? You needed...
I threw away the machine gun.
Because you needed to lighten your load.
But the pistol, I checked. That's what I used to shoot the German and then run like hell.
Very good. After your surgery in England, did you return to battle?
No. By that time, the war was over, and they sent me back to the U.S.
Hooray. All right, Dad. Well, this is my father, Richard Salvatore Sciascia. Everybody calls him Dick Sciascia. And your rank in the military was?
PFC.
PFC, Private First Class.
Right.
Private First Class, and you're a badass. Say bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.